Hi, we're here with Dean. Irish Nationals has just sort of concluded. Dean was the former Irish National Champion of last year, undefeated all the way through Swiss, and we've lost in top 16. Dean, if you wouldn't mind talking us through your deck profile.
Yeah, so I decided to play Maliss last minute kind of for the event. Like in terms of like the actual deck itself, it's pretty like standard ratios here. Apart from I play 3 Chessie, 2 Marcher, and then O6 in the main. And then in terms of like other things, it's kind of different. Is I play like a lot of Bestials. I just max them out.
Yeah, that's a big heavy bestial count.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, in terms of like other like weird things, is like I play Monster Reborn and I play 2 extra Wizards on the side. And
we
obviously I
didn't.
got Crazy Beast in the extra here.
Yeah, there's none of the spell. Was that just troll, or what was the reason for the no spell and just playing the hard wizard instead of the spell?
Oh yeah, so I did find out in testing that what I like to do when I get Charmied is like you can draw yourself and use I Meet You to like get an extender and play through Charmies, but then you actually can't use Troll and I Meet You in the same turn. So I was like, well, I'll just change the I Meet You for the Wizards, which I want. Because Wizard's actually insane. It'll actually play for like an extra 2 hand traps by itself.
Yeah. No, wizard is very, very strong.
Yeah.
But so what was the logic behind only 2 hair, remaining GWC 06?
Yeah, I think the 06 is just really good for like end boards. Like I always want to kind of end on like a bomber or like IP into bomber.
Sure.
So it just gives you an extra push. And then going second, I like it as just like more of like a breaker approach because it just gives you extra bodies
Sure.
to kind of work with. For only 2 March here, it's just because I'm on such a high bestial count, and it is technically the worst one because it doesn't actually combo with your bestials like the rest do.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So yeah, I mean that's realistically it, pretty much.
Anything interesting in the extra deck you think you're maybe doing different than anyone else, or is this pretty standard as well?
I mean, it's mostly standard. I mean, I play the IP over a Dark Charmer because the Dark Charmer isn't actually real. Because anytime you would just target a card in your grave, they have like some way to get rid of it.
Yeah, essentially the March hair and then other people on Bestials makes that sort of impossible. Yeah. That's fair.
And then like the really crazy thing I play is actually do play the Goblin Crazy Beast. So because they're on 8 Bestials, it's quite likely you'll have 2, especially when you're drawing cards to Charmies.
Sure.
This kind of gives you your Detonator out, because obviously I don't actually have an Alpha Detonator in my deck. And then it has the effect to actually take back row from an opponent. So you can take things like the prayers that their opponent's setting.
Okay, right. That's really good.
So yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, it also protects from the Miracle Pop, which is quite nice.
Sure.
And it has the effect where you can actually bring it back from the grave. So you can actually summon it, use like Imperials to protect from something, make a bomber, and then use the effect in grave, summon back to the bomber zone.
Nice.
Pops the board.
And is that a quick effect, or you just do that on your own turn?
For the detach effect,
the revive, yeah.
Yeah, for the revive, it's only an ignition, so it's
sure, that's fine.
But the detach effect you can use whenever.
Oh, that's really good. Right, and we're also on the Link Spider as well. Is that just to help play through Nib and stuff?
Yeah, it's just to play through Nib. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, your deck kind of plays through Nib anyway, but this just 100% incentivizes it, especially with the Wizards.
It allows you to be more aggressive, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, because like when you get Nibs, like you make this, and then go into your crypto shit away.
Sure. It allows you to always end on something. No, that seems really good.
I mean, in terms of the side, there isn't really much. Like my side, I like my side, but I thought it was a little too heavy going first. But the Maliss deck kind of just wins going game 1 anyway.
Okay.
So I just need to ensure that game 3 going first, I'm beating Lancias and like Charmies and things like that. And these cards just kind of always push through them really well. And then you have like your wing condition as well, but this against Mitsu's. Like I want the cross out for the mirror match, because obviously you can hit Lancia and hit anything else. Playing the extra wizard is really cool, because if your opponent has a wizard, you can actually cross out your second wizard.
Oh, nice.
So, it's fine.
Have any of these wee things come up? And then I was just going to say, in terms of what you actually ended up playing against, mostly on the day, would you say it was a lot of Mitsurugi Raziel, or was it a decent amount of Maliss? And how did you find those matchups?
I mean, my matchups were relatively normal. Like I played I think it was 3 Maliss, 3 Mitsu, and like 2 Rogue.
Sure.
So I mean, the preparation was fine. Like there was a little more Maliss than I thought there was going to be, and obviously I wanted like a little more for going second in the Maliss. But these kind of do enough, I think. All these, and this.
Yeah. So if you'd known all the matchups you were going to have, and you were able to edit your deck list, right, from the future, right, you go back in time travel.
Okay.
What changes would you make based on what the room was like? Is there any changes you make, or are you just sort of happy with it, and you can't change how it all happened?
I mean, for Maliss specifically, I think this list was near enough perfect for what I want to do. I mean, I guess, I could have went extreme and just played Mitsu.
Yeah.
Just changed the whole thing. I just decided on this because I was a little more comfortable with it. So I did more testing with it and I thought it was fine.
Sure. And is there any sort of shout outs at the end of the video here, there, or yeah?
No, I mean, I guess, big shout outs to everyone who helped me test, everyone who's supporting me. Guess, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, I'll wrap it up with that. Thank you very much.
Favorite Austin Powers movie?
Favorite Austin Powers movie? Well, it has to be the first one. It's iconic.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Congratulations once again. Thank you very much.
Well
Thanks.
done.